So we talked a little bit about the therapist doing some of the facilitation of segmental breathing. What I want to talk about is what you need to do when you want patients to take segmental breathing exercise home. I just have a gait belt here. A patient could use a belt that they have around their house to do this. Basically what will happen is the patient, if I'm trying to facilitate both posterior basilar expansion of the chest, I'm going to have them put the tail of the belt in front. I'm going to have them pull just to give them a little bit of tactile feedback. It doesn't have to be a hard pull. And I'm going to, as they breathe in, I'm just going to have them try to focus their breath towards where they're feeling their chest, the pressure on their chest. I'm just applying a little bit of light resistance. I'm not pulling real hard. If I need to get a quick stretch, I would do that at the end of exhalation. And I just had the patient pull forward slightly. To get a little bit of stretch of the intercostals with the belt. I can also do some facilitation of the side and back by placing the belt underneath my leg right here, and I go towards the opposite side. So let's say I had a patient that was sitting like this. I would pull with this hand, and I just tell them to direct their breath towards the belt. So I'm facilitating left, lateral, and basilar expansion because I'm wrapped around the front. If I wanted to get the patient's front, I could have their partner or their spouse or whoever they have living with them in the home. I could have them pull from the back, and that's going to get the front. Normally, we don't have to facilitate the front of the chest as much as we do the back of the chest. If we think about that from an anatomical perspective, most of our perfusing units are located in the lower basilar segments. And also too, we're going to get some of the lateral basilar segments here. So we really are focusing on that lower part of the chest. And if we think about the anatomical positioning of the lung, we really want to focus on the posterior and lateral. And that's why I'm really showing you that more than the anterior. Because what we want to do is get the air and direct the air down to the perfusing segments. This is really good if you have a patient that has weak intercostals, a weak diaphragm, not able to move the chest well. Won't work so well in musculoskeletal restriction. You basically, for musculoskeletal restriction, you would want to be doing some trunk mobilization. And you would really want to be working on rib mobilization first to decrease the stiffness in the chest.